Hey, I'm Bodie Stroud and I'm here at SEMA 2015. This year I've brought 3 cars. This one right here is a 1970 GTO Judge that we built for Wade Kawasaki of Coker Tires. He found this car in Hawaii in a garage. It was an awesome barn find because the car was basically complete. It had 44,000 original miles on it. We did a frame-off restoration. What makes a Judge is it's a Ram Air 3 car. You got the striping on the side, you got the tack on the hood, the spoiler on the trunk. It came with different trim options, interior options, and a few more features. This is 100% restoration. We did no customizing this car. We basically pulled it apart. We cleaned up everything. We powder coated everything, painted everything, and put it back together as factory as possible. Couldn't have done it without the help from our friends at OPG. Also PPG, want to thank them. PUI Interiors, trim parts, and of course Wheel Vintiques for supplying the wheels that fit this car. They're so period correct. I mean, it looks like this exact wheel came from the factory. Outside at the MagnaFlow booth, we have a 1963.5 Ford Fastback Galaxie. It's a real R-code car. It's a 427. Came to us without a motor, so we decided to put in a SOHC motor, a camera motor, which is very rare. So it just added to the value of this car being an R-code car. Some of the subtle changes that we have made, one is, for example, is a Thunderbolt hood scoop. I hand-made it out of steel. Factories are fiberglass and they're big. They take up most of the hood. I brought it down and proportioned it to the size I felt it needed. It's got Brembo brakes, it's got a custom chassis, it's got a triangulated 4-bar system underneath it. Custom interior. The interior turned out really beautiful because it looks like a 63 Galaxie, and that's exactly what I wanted, but with a little bit of a modern touch. We put the factory steely wheels on it with the factory hubcaps. A lot of people aren't going to notice all the changes we did just because they are so subtle, and when you walk up to it, it just looks like a regular 1963.5 Ford Galaxie Fastback. The third car we brought is a 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback that's out in the Roush booth. We purposely left this unfinished to display not only the Roush motor, but our new suspension as well. This car is pretty special. This belongs to Dan Reynolds of Imagine Dragons. What he wanted to do was build something that looked like an Eleanor. So this is actually going to be our version of the Eleanor, which is an updated, modern version, and I think he's really going to like it. I'm really trying to push the bar on making these old cars handle like new cars. Installing the new technologies, installing new suspension, so that when a customer receives a car after I've built it, they want to pick that over their new car to drive to work every day. They want to know that it's going to handle, it's going to perform, and it's going to feel just like their new car. If you want to see what we've been up to, you can check us out at bodiestroud.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.